Hey guys, Chris here. Just following up from the earlier video where we walked through basically the dynamics of building this GLP-1 drugs article that I took solely from GoodRx, dropped into um, our just regular single article generator, added in our authentic engagement prompt, which is in the shared in the video prior to this one in the comments. I was definitely grab those. Those are still obviously producing really good results, um, and dropped it into originality without touching one thing. 78% original. So again, really highlighting the fact of how quickly you can build really strong content. Again, take the originality stuff for what it is. I know a lot of you guys have clients that think that is very important. So just show them the passing grades and you guys should be good there. Um, and now I want to show you basically last time I didn't set myself up with the balance of the authorship tokens. I wanted to show you basically this entire process. So I'm going to select Alex here and I will have him review it just like he would be reviewing it for any client. By the way, I know Alex, so this will be very useful in terms of him highlighting how this works. Let me just, again, I bought this directly in the billing section within your subscription. We are adding in one-time credits in there available today. I'll probably also shoot around a bunch of credits for you guys to start using, but more and more authors are coming on board. We'll probably have to have some limitation here. There's a lot of authors that we've brought over from Experts Inc., which is our agency that specializes in your money, your life type of content. Alex is actually the head content guy there. Those guys are all flowing in now. And then, of course, they can refer in additional authors. By the way, if any of you who are Cup of customers that want to enter into the portal to do authorship, let me know. We can I don't think we can directly ping it to your Cuppa account, but very easily can add a +1 at the email and make it work that way. So let's give it a go here. Same thing, nothing's changed. I'm going to view details. Yep, perfect. This is who I want to use. Send for review. Medicine, health. Okay. Alex. To review this article for a factual basis. Content is accurate, up to date, correct. If you could find some authority links to drop in here as well, that would be great. Other edits. Hallucinate is my favorite word. Hallucination detector. Please go ahead and update. Now, for this one, by the way, there shouldn't be a ton of hallucination, right? If you remember how we built this article, we added on perplexity, which auto pulls by the meta outline, right? So H2, H3s will auto pull in the perplexity sonar bit. Perplexity, in my opinion, is still the best in terms of research and being accurate. So that's where we pull from. But you never know. I mean, these things still do hallucinate. So, okay, so we have, I know it's 75 credits, medicine, healthcare, because again, authors can have multiple specialties. Alex is also an MBA, so business and management, if you want to use Alex. And this is instructions here. Right here, I'm going to add in a little bit of terms and conditions as well, just making sure everyone understands what the use case is here as you're buying the authorship. The full intent is for them to review, the article, make fact checks, adding in sourcing, doing light edits, things like that. So that is all within the scope of what this is. This is not full rewrites. This isn't. This shouldn't be deemed as heavy back and forth in terms of feedback loop. Definitely maybe one or two, but this is not them building the article for you, right? That's the whole purpose of us building it within Cuppa ourselves. Super cheap, super efficient, very quick. If you remember this was done in, I don't know, 8 minutes with the very basic authentic engagement prompt. Crushed it right off the bat. No surprise. And then now we want to really just add in expertise into the equation, right? I know I talked about it in the last video, but I'm pretty convinced expertise is one of the last remaining moats here to append to content to make it long-term viable. Of course, you can do all the short-term SEO gimmicks. Nothing against that at all. But you can do that however you want. That's for you guys. We just want to make sure we're delivering you guys the best content and the best way to bolster content within the system for long-term wins. That's always our goal. So that's why we added the Authorship Marketplace. So, okay, let's hit submit here. So Alex will get we will get a e-filter not function. Okay, so that is an issue. Let me just try that again. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's just a quick little bug that we have to fix. Yep, I already got a ping in my Slack. Cool. Okay, so we'll get that little error notification fixed. But you'll see up here, you'll have a view of Alex reviewing the content. So you will see the instructions here, view here, and you'll see up top, you'll see some pool changes, differences, etc. Right? So you'll have comments in here as well. So you'll be able to, it's a live document, right? So that's what makes it pretty awesome, where you'll be able to see the changes that are made, pull the differences, and interact with Alex, right? So really think of it as a Google document within the scope of the Cuppa platform, and this is where everything lives. And then once it's all done, I will pull changes, I will sign off with Alex, I'll have my article, I will send it, in this case for me, I'll send it directly to a WordPress site with the authorship to be used from Alex, right? So this will publish, and I will say, authored by Alex Evans, and I likely will add in some more bio information directly from his profile here, and that's that. There's definitely some things you can do on the front end of the site that we can go through as well to make sure you're fully getting the weight of what expertise could do to your content. Talking like schema and making sure you have like proper author pages, contributor pages, medical teams if you have, etc. So just making sure you have that all properly set up, linking correctly, etc. It really goes a long way to keeping these articles ranked, and really driving home the credibility with Google is obviously the most important part. So that's it. Wanted to just really quickly show you how that all works with credits, pending review. On Alex's side, he gets a notification that this is now ready. He does get the opportunity to accept or reject based on the instructions. And yeah, just one last thing, this is for the intent is first draft is already done by you. This is really the bolt-on expertise piece. So keep that in mind as you're thinking about how to use the Authorship Marketplace. This is not for full rewrites. The other thing I would say, once you buy some of these subscriptions, just make sure you're using it. Fair play. Don't try to pull some of these authors off. Standard, which you would probably see in like Upwork, Fiverr, things like that. They're signing a contract with us, so it's just the intent here is to help you have one platform making these changes, keeping it super simple for you. Just make sure you stick by those rules, and everything will be great, and will really help you move the needle forward here. So real quick too, and I know someone asked this today in Twitter, so let me go back here. So that is pending review. Let me just go back to that article real quick, just because. So if this was my just like SEO strategy here, and this was a money page for me, right? So say I had, in my case, I would probably have some affiliate links to some U.S. health providers, right? Telehealth providers like Hims, I know has a GLP-1 product. Roman, pretty much all of these guys have the GLP-1 product. So I would drop in product tables in here with affiliate links directly to that. Again, if this is my money page. But let me just show you real quick too. Someone asked earlier where obviously you have everything within your uh, um, editor here in terms of overview with SERPs. You can explore pretty much everything with the SERPs here, headings, links, etc. All you have to do is click the buttons. You can drag that into the article if it's missing. Obviously, same with headings, FAQs, the same thing. News, it will load up Google and Bing. That could really give you some freshness to the article if you're looking for it. This should be all pretty fresh though, because it was Perplexity Sonar, so live. Wiki, of course, always helpful too. Probably will give me the GLP-1s here, but so keep that in mind. And real quick, wanted to show you this button here, show related searches, right? So if this is my money page, I'm getting an expert author on this. Awesome, right? Like this will hopefully, like if I, publish this correctly, have it proper internal links, hopefully index right away for you, which by the way, we're adding URL monitor here shortly. So we'll auto index for you and stay indexed. But click this button here. You'll be able to draft a cluster project supporting this article, right? So very easy to just hit the button. It goes into draft mode into bulk, set your presets, click go. So very easy to bolt on a supporting set of documents here for building your money page here if it's using Authorship. So anyway, wanted to share that with you. Let me go back here and click into edit and click into authors, and you'll see up here that is currently pending. So my balance decreased by the number of what Alex is cost. So very simple. I mean, a lot more features coming here soon. Definitely head into your billing here. So I just did 300 credits, 250 a month. Obviously, we do it based on credits. Same with the authors and the payouts. But just think of the credits. The lower the plan you get, the higher the dollar per credit is. Obviously, if you move to higher credit plans, we'll give you a discount on those, right? That'll be the same, by the way, when we add in. Since I already bought, we can't add that in, but it is one-time payments will be available for this as well. So, grand scheme of things, wrapping things up here, right? Right now, you're looking at a billing screen of something that's $1,500 a year, right, for the agency plan. It has all the features that come with it, including a couple of APIs, webhooks, things like that. 5 API keys per model that you can pull in. Now you can layer in this authorship marketplace, right? So, don't forget $200 worth of OpenAI credits here. So instead of $1,500, it's really $1,300. OpenAI credits. We did the calcs the other day. I think GPT 4.0 is 1,500 articles at 1,000 words each for every $25. So you're just talking a crazy amount of content with the agency yearly plan, and now you're layering in authorship, right? So again, if you were building in your money and your life, it doesn't have to be health, but anything that really needs the expertise. Which, by the way, you can make a claim that there's way more your money, your life verticals now. Just think of how cheap this is versus what it used to cost, right? I always look at, I think the last bill I had was 2022, and it was $15,000 for the month for 49 pieces of content. I still have that invoice. I think we use it in a paid ad for Cuppa, actually. So, it's taking the win with what this is, right? So I think a lot of people they want the win to be just a click of a button, automated SEO for the cheapest price possible. I think I think that would be great, right? But obviously, I think if everyone is doing that, I think is probably what it is, right? So I know everyone's on a different journey of building sites and testing new things. Definitely continue to do that. I think you'll evolve, but to me, this is the win here. So, this is for the entire year. Now you're adding in expertise and authorship directly in the platform. You don't have to bounce around. When I used to do this, multiple Slack channels or Trello boards, or it was just all over the place. Google Docs. So it is now it lives in one place. It's in your cup of content, and it is done in a day for pennies. So take the win. And we'll keep pushing features like this that really try to add long-term value here for you and your content journey, or your business's content journey, or your agency's content journey. So